All right, guys and gals. Hopefully, let me just do a quick mic check here. That's good. We've got game audio. Beautiful. All right, so it's been a week plus a little bit, and I do apologize. I have been extremely busy. Extremely busy. I ended up working all last week in the woods, and between getting up super early to get everything that I had to do at home done, then getting out to the woods, and just everything else, it just didn't work out for time. So I knew you guys would basically understand. If you didn't, oh well, type of situation. You know, I had to do what I had to do, and then yeah, just life. So either way, we are back on Ray County. I don't even remember where the heck we were. I definitely did just a little bit of this stuff. I had the inkling to do a little bit of streaming last week, so I did do the mowing here, making sure that everything was going good. And as you can see, the stripes we've got going on. When I planted this, I planted some alfalfa, some grass. So I'm trying to get the bales off of it now. Yeah, I don't know how this whole thing works, but we've got quite the mess going on. So just want to see if this, okay, that will work. So we got a kicker baler doing the small squares. Let's see if we got B, G, B. There it is. Alright, so we'll kick it off with doing this, at least till this trailer's full. Then, with the income that we had made off of some of the bales that we had done, some of the bales that I had brought in, and then soybeans, the soybean harvest. We've got a new used tractor that the truck, we've already got the truck over at the dealer, we're just waiting for it. We're gonna go pick that up and kind of see how this is working. Kind of cheesy, but at the same time, it's doing what it needs to do. But with it being alfalfa and grass in the field, I kind of had to cheese it up a little bit with a couple different trailers. So it's a mess nonetheless. But we were in January, and all I've seen is rain. So apparently they've got the weather system right for the map. I don't think they get snow here. 51 degrees. So just cleaning up these fields. Like I said, we're gonna go and see what a trailer load of small square bales go for. And then today a firewood processor pack came in. Anybody knows what I have a passion for in the woods, and what I'm doing in the woods is firewood processing for my day-to-day job. So we do have that we're going to check out. Unfortunately, it doesn't work as well as the one for 22 did, where you actually controlled the logs coming down the deck, cutting them, putting the splitter through, and then running the conveyor. This firewood processor is actually a production, so you deliver the logs. Basically, I just bought a truckload of logs, we'll say, wink wink, and dropped them off and got ready to, you know, use the controls and everything, because you can actually open the hood on the processor. But I didn't realize that the production just did it all by itself. So you just got to sell the logs to the production, and then it spits out firewood bags basically. So kind of got my hopes up with that, but either way, we've got it. It's going to give us some winter money, and came with a couple selling points that you can kind of just place down wherever you want on the map. So I got a couple different ones down. So hopefully we'll be able to open up some field rows, and instead of just deleting trees like I have been, maybe cut them down, put them through the processor, and actually get some money for it. So but hopefully y'all been good, had a good week. And yeah, so I was running 2 trailers on this because I think we'll start picking up some of this. As you can see to the far left there, they're going to be alfalfa, and grass bales and alfalfa bales don't mix on this cart, so it's going to start spitting them out. Of course, we'll have this trailer full by the time it does that. Okay, so then B, I'll shut her down. And is that thing gonna roll right into my way? It does not like the weight. That's one thing I noticed with this wagon. It does not like the weight on them front tires. It's the same thing with I've got another wagon that is a grain cart, and the front completely collapses on that as well. Kind of see them wheels. So we'll get this ready for the pickup. Drop this guy right here. We'll go grab the other full one. The one down on the end there, that's got alfalfa in it. But I guess, seeing how we're going to need the pickup, we'll go and grab that at the dealer. Hopefully the upgrade is ready. And then we'll wait for the truck to bring back an empty trailer. Alright. So let's go over there. Okay. There we go. So this is what we're getting. 44.50. She's seen better days, but decent amount of hours. But I figured it'd be a definitely a nice tillage tractor for us. So bring this guy home. That way we can get the truck back. Alright, that's right over the rear. Perfect. Throw a strap. Ooh. Throw a strap wherever we can here. There we go. That should work there. That should work there. Beautiful. So I have no idea, besides hauling bales, how this truck and trailer will actually handle this. So they are mods. We will see. The one plus is the front of the truck hasn't come up yet, so we'll say so far that's a win. And yes, there are still going to be crops out. I was testing a mod that we actually got today um, for crop growth, because I did sow in winter wheat, and what I wanted to do was get it so it actually started growing during the winter months, even though they want you to plant it um, early and then take it off late, and it basically screws up your corn and soybean start unless you just plow it under. So I don't know what would be the best way to do it. Is it better to plow your winter wheat in, or to take it off, swath it off, mow it off? How would you do that? That's a question, because I know we use winter wheat here where I live, but I don't know the process. Um, as far as that goes, like if they actually take it off for a profit in the spring, if they take it off as just a cover crop, or that type of deal. So definitely a question that I'd like to know. I actually Googled it, and it kind of went a little bit crazy, because a lot of people use it for food plots and whatnot. This field to our left, we didn't get planted with this steering wheel. Dead zone is a little bit off. And I did turn it back to seasons, because for whatever reason, when I put that new mod in for the pushing backspace, it actually goes up a plant cycle. I think it automatically turns seasons off in order to do it, but I can show you guys right here. So this is in the first or second stage. Like I said, this mod is right on the Giants hub. So if I hit the backspace key, let's see if it sprouts here. It might not, because we're in seasons again. Go one more time. It might wither everything. There it is. So that's the next growth stage, and you can do that right till you don't want to anymore. So either way, we got our cover crop on. It's January. This is the firewood processor. I was kind of mentioning it, and I think we'll leave this trailer right over here. X LL. Get this guy off of here. Like I said, new to us, but she's got hours on her. She's definitely could use a little bit of a paint job, but we will put her in. Alright, at least in there. And then I think I want to start throwing some of these some of these firewood bags. I'm half tempted to get into firewood bags from my own processor. I don't know how I feel about them. You wouldn't have to touch the wood, you just deliver it, but yeah, I'm on PC. But I think you get a whole lot of crap in your bags. Something fishy going on with that bin. It's got a collision way outside of the collision zone. like I said, we got weed up here, and like I said, the backspace key, I'll actually show you guys here. I tried it for the first time on this little section, which is ready to harvest. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with it. Oh, there's our grass is already back because I hit the backspace key twice. But like I said, we got to plow all this under and either figure out. I want to figure out what the bale. This is going to be grass. The other full one next to us is going to be grass. So I'll bring them both down, and maybe we'll just cut the we'll recut the alfalfa and see which has the better bang for the buck. Or I could actually just look at the. What's up, Farm Beast? Yeah, it was over in Vermont, man. I had to, well, the wife's car had a big old issue last week, so we were fighting with that. And we're looking for a specific vehicle to replace it. And Vermont had one over, I don't know, Middlebury or over next to New Hampshire, so we were over there for a little while, freaking test driving and this, that, and the other thing. We didn't come home with it, but it's what we want. It's just we don't want that one, more or less. So yeah, I was doing that and then logging full time all last week, getting up so stinking early to get all the chores done at the home, and then getting back super late, and basically just getting enough time to have some dinner, play with the kiddos, and try to take care of the firewood orders and everything else that kind of came in as the day went on. While I was logging for him, it didn't work out, and it's probably going to be like that. I might change my streaming schedule a little bit. It all depends. Right now, you know, the kids, the wife, the baby, everybody's downstairs. It's that time of night where in the next half hour they'll all be going to bed, and it worked out in the past to kind of stream that time. So but now I'm half tempted to start doing like morning streams, like 6-7 o'clock in the morning, go for an hour, 2 hours, and then get things going when it's cold, you know, when stuff doesn't want to start, and you might as well wait till the sun starts to warm a little bit before going out. So DM you a car and you keep an eye. It's Toyota Sequoia. It's exactly my truck, but an SUV with third row. We're looking for one with, we're looking for anywhere from an '08 to a 22. For the space, I mean, they got smaller after they switched to the third gen. So we're looking for them specific years, the mileage on them. I mean, I was just looking on Marketplace and Cars.com. Some of them got 500,000 on them, so they're bulletproof, just like my truck. But we were out at, I forgot what the heck the name is. I think if you look at Marketplace, we went out to, there's one on there for 27,000. I think it's 2015 or something like that. I forgot what the mileage was. It was just over 100, and it's a white one, but that's where we went because that was the closest one to us. So we went out and test drove it, you know, went to a couple other dealerships and out New Hampshire way, and nobody has one except for like Massachusetts has a couple of them, and then New Jersey and places like that. So that's probably going to be where I end up having to go, is out New Jersey way. But it was nice to go out and test drive it, make sure that's what we're looking for. at least for size and everything for her. And yeah, any color, yeah, any color. They're so hard. Like there's none in New York. Actually, there's one. There's one in New York that my old boss sent over, that I completely missed. But people hang on to them. That's the that's the thing. The people that have them keep them. All right, cool. So what did we get? We got $5,000, or probably $6,000 after the 29. Okay, so about 6,000 for a trailer load. That's awesome. So we're doing pretty good on the small squares even. Yeah, the one we looked at was well, a white limited. But I got one down in Massachusetts that I'm probably going to go ahead to look at this week. So, like I said, the streams are going to be up in the air. And times, that's one of the biggest things that's probably going to hurt me, because I know a lot of people that do work aren't going to be able to watch. But it's one of them things. They're live streams, just like when I can't make Farm Beasts, I can check them out after, or put it up on another screen while I'm playing or doing whatever I'm doing. So it's just hard. Yeah, I was gonna send you a message, but I wasn't anywhere near where you were, Bubba. I mean, I think Middlebury and then the New Hampshire, it was pretty much straight across for me versus you're way down south. So but if we do get one of them vehicles, it's definitely gonna be a road trip vehicle versus my freaking truck that got a whopping 8 miles per gallon. This thing's getting jitters kind of like it does in real life. You ever drive one of these things and they start whipping back and forth? So I think this is a pretty good moneymaker. I'm very interested to see what the firewood does. Actually, I wonder if we can't throw one of them in. That's what we'll do. We'll throw one of them in real quick by hand, and then we'll go get another wagon because it's over at that same house that wants all these bales for their horses or whatever. We'll throw one of these guys in, and then I'll see what one bag goes for. I would imagine that they're a face cord bag, so we'll see how realistic prices are. I get for Greenwood, one face cord, I get $80. For seasoned, $125. And then if you bundle it, it's pretty close to $300. So if it's around any of them margins. They got firewood on 25. Yeah, it just came out today. I wish you could actually operate the processor, like on what was it, 22? They had a firewood processor mod that you could actually operate. But I was thinking during the winter months, I mean, we could go out in the woods and do a little light logging, put a Farmie on one of the tractors and bring out some trees. Like I said, unfortunately it is a production, so you drop the trees off, you sell them to the production, and it spits out the firewood for you, so you don't actually get to run it. But Anthony, what's going on, brother man? How you doing? I'm sorry for neglecting you, buddy. Without even a comment. We got, what was it, last weekend? I don't know. I mean, freaking Farm Beast, I would imagine knows, but you guys, at least where we were, there wasn't half the snow we got. We ended up getting around 2.5 foot last week, Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember if I went live or not. I know I've got another video for the other channel. I haven't even posted over there in like 2 months. But how did I get this pickup truck? I downloaded it. Don't ask me where. It's nothing special or flashy. It's just the Ford F-350. There's a pile of them out there. Actually, it's one of the raggier ones. That kind of what we're doing here with a small farm, so that's why I use this one. It doesn't have frickin' thousands of dollars worth of upgrades and everything else to it. Kind of just a plain Jane truck. I'll show you what the mod picture looks like after we bring these down the road here. We're just testing to see what we get for bales, the small squares, and then I want to see what we get for a face cord bag. Just subscribe. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hey, congratulations, Anthony. Good to hear, buddy. Yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I haven't been around either. I mean, just like I said, I worked, 60 hours last week, running John's crew while he was out in Florida, and then Saturday we went grocery shopping, and my wife's car overheated, and ended up, after we got the 2 foot of snow, she left the car running in the snowbank for like an hour and a half, just because she had a 1-month-old baby at home while I was out logging, and had to dig the car out. And I'm guessing cooked the antifreeze out of it, like the thermostat must have stuck, or I don't know. But either way, it ended up having an air pocket in it. So when we ended up going out to get the groceries and all that, I noticed that the frickin' temp gauge was dropping to nothing and then pegged right out. So I ended up burping the antifreeze back into it and changed the engine oil on it. And it's had a hard life, that car. So we're going all over the place right now. Like I said, the past couple days I was over in Vermont, looking at one over there, and then it looks like I might be going out to Massachusetts or New Jersey within the next couple days to try to figure out if one of the Toyota Sequoias down there will work out. We don't need nothing new. We're just looking for something with a third row seating and big and safe, and without going like Chevy Equinox or Yukons or something like that, and sticking with Toyota because I like it. Yeah, this is doing really good for money. Alright, let's go see what this firewood does. So that was $6,000 for bales. I think it's on itch. Oh, the truck. Like I said, the truck isn't really anything special. Like, I think it was on King Mods, realistically. Yeah, it's right there. I mean, it's just leveled. Just a leveled truck. Could be King's. That's generally where I get everything. I guess it does have more crap on it than you would think. Let's just see what she looks like all freaking I mean, I guess that's pimped out. But, you know, versus like, this is usually my go-to for a farm truck just because it is what it is. It's a freaking Chevy dually and there's no bull crap to it. You know, it's just kind of what you'd see around me. But then you get like this is Schmidley's. You know, I mean, beautiful truck, but it doesn't really. I guess this one still would go with the farm. It's not it's not a $90,000 freaking, you know, thing like this. Where it just, I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean? It just, you're running old equipment. This doesn't, it doesn't fit in. So I kind of went with like, yeah. I mean, even the old Ford, you get this thing the way I like it, and it's like, you know, you got a 40, 50 thousand dollar truck. So I'll either run with the 550. Um, I don't know, just something different. I mean, this thing is like I said, yeah, it's, I don't know. I guess a $20,000 truck versus a brand new style truck. It just seems like it fits the farm a little bit better, more or less. All right, let's see what we can do here for firewood. Oh, easy. Let's see. So like I said, anywhere between, we'll give it 80 to 300. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That sucks. $1,000 must be in like New York City or I don't know. That's ridiculous. But they might just be using like log prices, how many logs were in it, in order, because I know the logging is just absolutely crazy for prices as well. So, oh boy, now we're gonna be doing really good. We might be buying a new farm by the end of the by the end of the winter here. Can you see the different semis? Yep, we'll show you that. I like the new International CB that just came out in the game, Mod Hub. It now has a bed with a goose. Huh. I don't know. I think I got like 4 or 5 different ones in it. In game right now. So I can show you them too. I've got every different version of that truck. But I mean, even having one of them on this farm, it just seems like it's too new. Something to work towards maybe, or I don't know. But we are doing really well right now though, with 250,000 in the bank. Surprisingly well off of one harvest. Which I'm playing normal mode. I can actually just verify that real quick for you guys. I'm not playing easy. Economy difficulty is normal, and that was only because with the bales, I was selling, you know, 35-foot gooseneck trailer loads of bales, getting $500 on hard economy, which doesn't make any sense. You know, it's like $35 a bale, where, you know, I don't even know what they are, 2-ton square bale or something like that. I wouldn't imagine is a $35 bale, when I know the small square bales like we're moving right now are I think 20 bucks a bale around me. So, are you from New Hampshire? No, I'm from New York. I was uh, I was just over in Vermont and New Hampshire yesterday, looking at cars. I'm from about the furthest point to the north of New York. So no Albany area, no city area, none of that bull crap. We got nothing but trees and trees and trees and trees around me. But we also got all these bales we can go move. So I mean we're doing really well. Bradford, Vermont, originally from New Hampshire. Oh, cool. Small world, man. Yeah, I have the new Lizard. Let me do this for whoever was looking for it. So we do have the well, that's the in-game CV. Everybody has that. So we've got that guy, and then I think this is where the mods start. Yep. So we got the Peterbilt Day, which I think was the first Peterbilt come mod to come out, if I'm not mistaken. We got the CV series, which is this one's got the flat deck on it, as well as the I don't know what the heck you want to call this, kind of like a drop-on flatbed. I don't know. You can dress it up and make it look like the rest of the truck. Yeah, that's a pretty good match. But then we've got the one that I was using for a good long time, because it had the fifth wheel plate on it, which for some reason the fifth wheel plate is now gone. But you could actually get the the big floaters for it, so maybe that wasn't the one. One of my favorites. I wish this guy had the kits for it, where you could put the grain bed on, you could put the flat bed on, all the other configurations. But now that we've got this, hopefully somebody kind of goes hog wild with it. Yeah, this is the new Lizard Pete. It just came out today. And I've dressed this guy up too. This would be a nice little old farm truck as well. And we got the crazy modded out. I like this truck to build on. I just don't. I'm not big on the new look of them. This is probably one of my favorite farm trucks if it had a color config. Give me some white paint, and it's about the perfect for farm truck. I mean, we get rid of, or the state gets rid of a lot of these trucks that are state service, so you can get them anywhere $5,000-$10,000. So we see a lot of these that are either spray painted white or running state yellow and blue colors. We got a couple Mac Anthems. I think every single one of the in-game trucks that I have, MSM has also done their versions of it. So it has more horse. Like that's 500. And then if we look at the stock, no, bad example. Either way, MSM has bumped this thing up big time in the horse department. Alright, so then we got my Mac Superliner that you can actually change all the colors on. And I like this one because one of the YouTubers that I watch, Scrappy Industries, he's got one of these that's just dressed to the nines in maroon. So I like kind of building that thing. This one we really haven't used yet. I don't know if we will or not. But I was kind of figuring I could make a either a farm or a log truck out of it once you kind of get all the wing, once you kind of get it all tuned back down, I guess. Half fenders. Yeah, it's still too long. It should be cut here. Cut here, here, it shrunk. But, like I said, log truck, potentially, maybe. This is my favorite rig we've got going right now for farm. It's the one we're running at the farm. Then we got the old Pete's. We got the Mac kit with the feed truck, tender truck, milk truck, propane truck, blah, 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 blah. And then I don't know if this is the new one that you were talking about, Anthony. But I do have this guy with a service bed on it. And then you got the gooseneck, which wouldn't be a bad little farm truck right there, actually. It's got the fuel. Okay, so we got a gooseneck, then a proper fifth wheel plate. Then we got the big service bed. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Okay. And that's it. It for trucks. Now, I do have different trucks on this account versus the logging. My logging trucks usually are a little bit dolled up to the nines. That's usually what we get in the woods. They're usually pretty nice, attractive trucks. So usually the farm trucks are a little bit used up, that type of thing. That's what we use for the farm. And then weirdly enough, the logging equipment we see, you know, they're in them trucks every single day moving wood, so they're usually pretty trucks. Where the farm trucks, I would imagine they check the oil every time they use them because they kind of sit, you know. Unless it's like a farm or a milk tank or something like that. I mean, that would be used more often than the grain hauler, I would imagine, but who knows? I just kind of know what I see around me. Alright, so we're done with this, I think. Sucks, the grass grew up already. Alright, so man, oh man, what is going on with this? It won't let me get in the tractor. I've got a conflict going with, I think it's with advanced. Oh, there we go. I guess we needed to come out here anyway. Where are you going? Which field was he even doing? Oh, he's doing this field. Okay. And last time I was actually on, Woodsy and I had got together and he was helping me with this tractor. We had worked on getting the back wheels done. Actually, I can show you guys that right now. So when you guys download that 5020, oh, this is ours. Okay, there you go. So that's the wide Wheatland wheel. My apologies. I still got the pneumonia cough going on. All right, so right there, that's my build. Anybody that has ever looked at these 5020s, if you look on YouTube, there's a 5020 on there that is dressed to the nines. It's beautiful. He's got Wheatlands on it, fatty tires. So that's what I've kind of not trying to build, but at the same time trying to build a little bit because they're a beautiful tractor. Um, but this is the version we were running, and I got with Woodsy because the back tire wouldn't get dirty, the back tire wouldn't get sloppy or anything like that. So we were able to get this guy going with a Wheatlands. And before I had to go and plow, because that was the day that we were getting the 2 feet of snow, we were able to get these tires, which I think are combine tires, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless, we were able to get the back tires done, which it's quite the process, getting it to fit right, getting the axle shafts on. And we're working on the front tires right now. So I'm kind of been after front tires. So like you'll see a lot of floater tires on different mods and whatnot that I've got. It's because that day I was downloading absolutely everything I possibly could to find any type of floaters out there off of a model that were able to get dirty. Able to get dirty, basically. I mean, we tested all of them that I knew about. Like this one's got wide 4 ribs and then 3 ribs. So, but unfortunately, the back tires on this guy get dirty. The front tires suffer from the same problem. They don't get dirty and they don't get muddy. So that's kind of where we're at. So if you guys have a mod out there that's got the 3 rib, 5 rib, 4 rib, whatever, but you know of a mod that has that, that they get dirty, that we'd be able to take the wheels off of that and make them work. I think we actually got one to work, if I'm not mistaken, but we were having problems with the rims. Where are you? 5,000, 6,000. 6,000, I think it was. Right there? Yes, this guy. So we were working on trying to get these tires and rims mushed over to that guy, because it does have a couple different size wheels. Yeah, there you go. So you got the smalls, and surprisingly enough, these I believe are 9s. Where is it? No. 16. Yeah, 16. Oh, maybe I'm confused. Are these the wider ones? Oh, there we go. 16 and 21s. Something like that. I think the 19 is in between, and I think that's the size that's on that 50/20. So we're working on that guy. The other thing that we're trying to get worked on is to get it so when it rains, like I can show you, I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff with Mr. Woodsy here. So just to prove to you guys, I still have the same preset from the last time we were playing. So there's 100% dirt. If I add that, you can see all the dirt gets cleaned. And then if I do add dirt 100, add wetness 100, you can see the tires get nice and wet. However, the tractor itself doesn't, and neither does this front tire. So that's what we're working on. We're trying to get this one polished up, cleaned up, everything working on it, but she's not there yet. So that was long tangent aside. How'd you get? Glad to see you streaming again. Did you guys get the grapple fixed on that skidder? What skidder are you talking? Are you talking IRL or are you talking in game? 500 Magnum Superliner. 500 Magnum Superliner. I don't know about that one. How did you get the Kenworth and the dump truck? They're all off of the either Itch or that's the Western Star. Kenworth and dump truck. I'm not sure. Like this guy was. I don't remember. It was too long ago now. I think this is off FS25 mods if I'm not mistaken. um, it's not. I can't sell you on this one. To be very honest with you, I've never used it. I don't know if it works. You know, it looks. It looks. We'll just say that. Like I said, the frame needs to be shortened on it. I think it's just made for a sleeper build. Pretty much, that's what it's made for. I'm not a sleeper guy. That means you'll have to spend the night somewhere. So I'm a day cab guy. But yeah, bearded the Volvo's perfect. Absolutely perfect as far as I'm concerned. Put the grill on it. There we go. Right there. Yep, this is a perfect farm truck right here. Exactly what we've been looking for. I think the Western Star dump truck I've had for a month, maybe two. So if you just do a simple Google search of FS25 dump truck, you'll probably get this Western Star, and then you probably get the Mac to pop up for you. I think I don't even have the Mac in here. I don't think the Mac was very good. I think I used it somewhere, but or maybe it was a Volvo. I'm not sure. When am I gonna do another logging stream? When I get time. It's gonna take me probably the better part of 2-3 hours just to get the logging going again because the map updated. And I'm just sick of redoing that map so many times. Like every map we've been playing, realistically, it's fine and dandy. I'm happy that I can report bugs on everything, but when you've got 5 or 6 maps that are updating kind of monthly by monthly and weekly by week, it's hard to get anything going. And then I try to bring the map forward or at least to light a little bit, and I try to do some work on it and get it ready to stream. So you got to do all that work on the forefront, and then you got to try to stream it, and then to have it get updated again. It just it gets tiring, especially with the lack of time that I've been suffering from. So, but I do plan on getting back into logging. No problem. It's just like I said, the farm maps. You haven't seen a couple different maps going right now. I can't even remember, to be honest with you. Monteith is one of them. Marksville, and the one that Bearded and Velcro and I were playing. You haven't seen them maps because they've updated, and I just haven't had the time to get the farming back going. So that's why we've been on this. And like I said, the logging map just updated again. I think last week Woodsy sent me one, or last weekend. So it's one of them things. Can only log the same block so many times. Well, that's the thing, And every time I go and I log the blocks with hills, there's only like 2 or 3 different blocks on that map that actually have hills and different terrain that aren't flat. And so I've done them now, and everything else is kind of like flat ground logging. So I'm not really all that interested in doing them. But we'll get it figured out. I've been experimenting with a couple different maps that came out. My save game folder right now, I think I've got 12 or 15 different save games that I've actually had on. Um, so I do have other games going at this time. I'm just not in love with them. You know, not to film them. So that's why I'm kind of on this map. We've only done 3. I think this is the 3rd episode we're doing on it. So I don't know. It's hard. If I was doing videos, it'd be easy, but live streaming it, it's easier for me for time wise because I'm giving you the time right now, so we can ask questions, we can do this, that, and the other thing, and just kind of have a good time while we're doing it. But if I was to do videos on it, every single time I cut a new block or try to get something, I could make a video out of that, but that would in turn take more time to go on through and edit it. So it's I'm just doing what I can, to be completely honest with you. And like I said, the live streams, I can't guarantee anything right now. I mean, yesterday, whatever day Sunday was, I was going to come on and do a members only stream, but my daughter was one place, my son was another, so it was just me and the wife, and I had the baby all night, and I'm not giving up my my little girl when I don't have any other kids in the house to go up and live stream. So it was just, you know, that's one of my biggest priorities right now. If I'm comfortable watching Duck Dynasty with my 1-month-old on my chest, I'm gonna do that instead of live stream. Actually, I was very, very tempted to stay doing that tonight, but I wanted to get on and talk to everybody and make sure that everybody knew what was kind of going on with me. So it's just life, you know. So I enjoy doing the live streams and going back and forth with everybody, but I don't want to miss the key moments with my kids either. So that's 10 times more important to me than playing a video game. Alright, so this guy is filled with propane. So we can start refilling, I think. How do we do that? I don't know if I can even. I don't know how to do it. I think we're good. Alright. So that's good, that's good. This is where we were. Okay, so we gotta go get the baler. Where is Velcro? Oh, we don't know. We don't know. I haven't been on to see anybody. JCB Farms. Hi, I'm late. Don't worry about that, buddy. I'm glad to see you. I was making a video. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I'll have to check her out later on. Alright, let me get this guy back going here. Old Bearded, I don't know if I said hey to you or not, but hey, Bubba. Hopefully you're doing well. I see you answering questions coming in here. Hopefully I didn't forget about saying hey. Did you guys get all jacked up from the snow, or did it miss you guys? I think it must have been last Monday or Tuesday for, well, I know it was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for us, so you guys had to. Where are you? There it is. Alright, so let's go see. I'm good. Playing some games. LOL. Try out some roadcraft. Yeah. I have to see if that's multiplayer, man. I might snag that up. I don't know. I watched. I think it might have been Raptor or one of them guys, and I wasn't all that keen on the logging, but I know the game's not about logging. It's about a little bit of everything. So I'm kind of interested if they kind of shortcutted that. That's one thing, but how much more did they shortcut? I don't know. I might give it some time. This is gonna be a pain, isn't it? I might have to use my super duper powers here. I don't think I can. Yep, super strength is broken. Can I do it from here? Oh, there's a demo? I didn't know that. There it is. Toggle super strength is enabled. Well, everybody knows I can't back one of these up, so I guess we're screwed. Alright, so I got the free demo. It is multi. When is the demo out, man? Is it out now? And did you have to buy the game before you get the demo? I know you said it was free, but right now the piggy bank's all going to the new car, so I got rid of all my Patreons and I'm blown away. Just the amount of money that I was putting out in Patreons a month. Oh. No. B. G. B. Okay. Make sure these bales are actually going in here because I'll never find them again with this tall grass. Where did it go? Oh no. I can't find any. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't even think I can pick up a bale right now. Shoot. Yeah, I was dishing out. I think it was like $150, $160 a month on Patreon. This freaking trailer. That one B. Nope. Alright. G. What have we got to do? Y. Transporting position. No, we want that in operating position. Okay. Let's make sure this is okay. That's better. All right. Lucan trains. I have completely lost where I was for chatting here. We got hit by snow and ice storm. Oh boy. We got hit last Wednesday. Yeah, I got it Saturday and Sunday. We got 2.5 feet of snow out of it. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the logging either. Gonna try the demo and see what it looks. Okay, we read that one. Mac is back. Bearded. It's out on Steam. And now you don't have to buy. Oh, frig, man. I should have done a stream on that tonight. Now, hopefully you guys are alright with watching the old farm in here. Some of you probably would prefer it, to be honest, but we'll see how tomorrow goes, and maybe we'll try, what is it, Roadcraft? Maybe we'll try that out. I just got the demo, but ain't played it. Well, boy, everybody does that, eh? I'm like freaking foaming at the mouth, waiting patiently for the demo to download generally, or the game to download. You guys are patient. Of course, I only got so much time, so when it's taken out, that was one of the worst things with Tarkov, with the updates, or Star Citizen for that matter. Anthony, I got Star Citizen going, buddy. I think we were talking about that last time. Shoot. I'm switching. I switched. Flipping internet service, and this new service is complete trash. Oh no. Keeps buffering, so I'm so pissed about it. Lower it down, bud. All depending on what you're on. I noticed, like with my phone, if I change my phone to 1080, 2K, whatever, it always buffers for me. But if I go down to like 480, it's fine and the picture looks beautiful. If you're using computer, make sure there's no other tabs up. If there's other tabs up, I've been noticing with YouTube in particular that the packet loss on the YouTube tab will be horrible. And that's of the past couple of weeks, because I've been watching people play Kingdom Come, because I was thinking about getting that game kind of as a guilty pleasure on the side, but I don't have time for that. That's clear as day. So I've been watching people play through it, and I've been getting bad packet rates on that too. So even with my streams, when I'm streaming, for some reason I'll go into the bad zone with streams. So I think YouTube's got some funny stuff going on. Right now it's picking up all the grass, but it's leaving all the alfalfa. So this will probably be it for this trailer, unless there's... Do you sleep? Oh yeah, sleep very well. I sleep phenomenal, to be very honest with you. Even with a new baby, she gets up 2-3 times a night, and that's to feed and then go back to bed. So no. It only plays at 360. Is anybody else having that issue? Because like I said, I'm not saying that it's your end, but I have definitely had some YouTube streams that I was on that I had to mess with it too. Well, one big thing, I don't know who's a computer guru in here besides, well, Velcro's not in here. I don't know who's a computer guru in here, but if you do a test my speed, that might be able to tell you if it's on your end. That'll give you an upload and a download speed. Should I try streaming as a new YouTuber? Why not? I'm doing it. I gave up on everything and sunk my time into work and everything else in a brand new channel 2 or 3 years ago, and just started streaming back up. This is what since 25 started is when I picked up streaming again on this account. Absolutely. You dropped, say, there you go. Farm Beast even had to drop it down because it was getting framey. So like I said, I don't think it's on your end per se, but I think YouTube is having a problem. I have, right now it tells me I'm having excellent connection, and there it goes. I just got an error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain, and there's nothing going on right now. We're at 40 degrees here, so I know it's not on my end, so that tells me YouTube is definitely having a YouTube night. So just sucks, especially when you get new internet service. You tune into a stream and then it acts all funny. Hey, there's a freaking line I missed. Let me see. How are we gonna do this? Maybe we'll be able to cut her off right here. Looks alright, looks alright. No, back to excellent connection again, so I don't know. Come on, trailer. These must all be alfalfa, apparently. This is going to be fun. I got to plow this field back in. We're going to have bales everywhere. Alright, there we go. GB. There we go. Pick that up. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But does YouTube pay good? No. I mean, you're basically at a 60-40 split. And like I said, if it wasn't for the memberships that I'd been receiving, I still wouldn't have a paycheck coming from YouTube. No, if you're looking at YouTube like that, monetary wise, no. It's as silly as it might sound to you. If you don't enjoy it, if you don't want to get a community, if you don't, there is nothing gonna be there for you. Oops. Oops. Yeah, JCB. I mean, like an average live stream for me might make me 24 cents, 25 cents, you know. But then when Anthony comes in with a freaking membership or something like that, that boosts it up to like I think $4. I don't know how much the membership, like YouTube membership, actually costs, but I've got a lot of streams that he's come in and given a membership out to somebody, and you know, I just had a ladybug fly right in my mouth. Ugh. It's definitely warm out. Ladybugs coming in. You know, that's more or less how YouTube kind of pays, I guess, if that makes sense. But it's not YouTube, you know, it's them. And like I said, I don't know how much a freaking membership even is. I have to look it up. And there you go, Farm Beast. Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate that, buddy. But you get, I don't know. Like I said, build a community. Don't worry about money, because it's not gonna. Do it because you enjoy it, and you might get somewhere with it. I had back in 17, I think it was. I had my best year on YouTube, which this stinking AI is driving me up a wall, up a tree. 529. Okay, so YouTube takes $1.29. I'd have to look at the metrics. It's either $3 or $4 I make off of it. YouTube does the 60-40, which really sucks, and that's why, like, I was doing Patreon for the longest time, and then people started to do PayPal, and once the PayPal started, what am I saying here? Once the PayPal started, I got rid of the Patreon, because Patreon takes some away from you. PayPal, you pay taxes on PayPal. But YouTube, like if you were to say you were to give me a $20 donation, all right, okay, for ease of math, because you're not supposed to do math while you're live streaming. Say it's $10. YouTube would take 4 out of that $10 by you donating, saying congratulations on your new baby or congratulations on this. You giving me $10. YouTube takes 4. They give me 6, and YouTube is providing a platform for me to do it on. You know what I mean? So it's you're getting raked over the coals no matter what. So that's why, like, you put a PayPal link up, that money 100% goes to you. Then, you know, at the end of the year, you got to pay taxes on it, which all depending on where you're from, what your state is, blah, 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 blah. Like Vermont, when we were looking at that car yesterday, I think they said their taxes were like, I think it was like 6%, and like New York's is like 8 or 10. So all depending on where you are. You know, and then if you get over that threshold of whatever your state threshold is, you'll have to pay taxes on it. But it's screwed up. That's why I kind of like Twitch, because their split is a lot better, but at the same time they force ads a lot harder. But I don't know, it's hard. Like, I would rather do Twitch, to be completely honest. That way a person is donating their money, their time, their everything to me, more or less, versus a conglomerate like YouTube. But at the same time, YouTube is a much easier platform to do things on, as far as I'm concerned. But live streaming, Twitch definitely has takes the cake as far as what I can see, how I can interact with you guys, that type of thing. Twitch definitely has it set up, and I'm hoping when I get some more time, whenever the heck that is, bail loader allows open. Why is it telling me that? I don't know. When I get more time, what I want to do is actually get Twitch and YouTube to both work together. That way, as I'm streaming to one, it streams to both. Because I do have people that enjoy watching me on Twitch, but I have a lot more people that like watching me on YouTube. So if I can kind of branch that out, it'll kind of flow a little bit better. But Farm Beast, thank you so much, brother. I don't want to. I was in the middle of a rant, not meaning for it to go that way at all, buddy. But I appreciate that. Do I have Streamlabs? I used to. I think Streamlabs went to the pay route as well now, and it kind of forced me out of it, because I just, like I said, I just got rid of freaking $100+ a month just on Patreons. Not that I have a hard time doing it and that I want to support people, but like I said, if I'm looking at another car payment, I need to get my gooses in a row here. I need to figure out where the bleeds are and kind of choke them off, and then figure out and reestablish where I want to go. I mean, some of them Patreons that I was supporting, I've been on there for a couple of years now, you know, and all depending on if it's $10, $25 a month, something like that. You know, that's quite a hole. It adds up. Monetization, how does it work? Honestly, I don't know. You would think live streams would be the best. I mean, especially like if I was doing a Kingdom Come series per se, like watching St. Deadly Slob or something like that. You know, he's got like 6-hour long videos, and when he's doing a series like that, you're there for the beginning, and then you're watching the whole game play through, and it's almost like a movie. So I don't know, because like right now with this stream, I might be holding 9 people's attention, but I'm only having 5 minutes of viewer duration out of them 9 people. So, well, look at that train. So if YouTube decides to throw an ad up at the 6-minute mark, I'm not making a cent from the live stream, because I'm not holding anybody's attention longer than 5 minutes 55 seconds. You know what I mean? It's out of your hands on the YouTube side. I mean, there is a button on the top of my screen right now that I can put a ad on, or add an ad to it, but then you're screwing with your viewers. You know, especially if I put it here and then 5 seconds later another ad comes up to it's odd. Like I've got YouTube Red. So I think I pay $16 a month or something like that for no ads at all. Because a lot of times if I'm working for John and I'm working on the hydraulic pump with a Tiger Cat, or trying to figure out how to charge, for instance, a 24 volt system off a 12 volt battery like I did last week, and I needed the information quick, you know, just as a as a thing. I don't want to be sitting there waiting for the 5-second ad to pop up and then this, that, or the other thing. So I do have the YouTube, whatever it is, to not have ads. And that's a whole different side. Like, I don't know, more or less. I don't understand the algorithm stuff. I don't understand much of anything when it comes to it. I just kind of do it. I'm hooked on Patreon. To be careful. Be careful. Patreon is a great supporting tool, but like I said, I mean, I got hit on, and I don't mind it, but at the same time, who was it? It was who was it? It was a big map creator. MRG. I'm so bad with names. MRG's. I ended up doing his Patreon on the 29th, which I paid on the 29th. Well, then the first was the following day, so it was $50 within less than 24 hours. You know, frickin' Anthony with a. Thank you, brother, man. My goodness, you guys are being. Thank you. Appreciate the both of you. More than you know. Like I said, I don't know where I was, but like I said, just be careful what time of the month you join Patreons, because you can get double charged. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I don't mind supporting somebody at all, but I wish it would give you the month, or it would take it out the day, and then it would be like the following month type of deal, like YouTube does with the memberships. You know, these two guys, Farm Beast and Anthony, doing memberships right now, and then say 3 days from now, or however long this month's going to go, it hits them again for a membership. You know. Farm Beast, got to run, bud. Have a good. Thank you, Farm Beast. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. And like I said, we'll hopefully be getting a vehicle. That way we can hook up and go to one of these logging shows together or something like that. Yeah, not YouTube Red. It's premium. That's right. I upgraded my membership. Boost your money, son. You upgraded it? What'd you do? Make it a superman? Like what does that mean? If I stop paying, will I lose access to the new mods? And is this, some of them you do. DR Modding is one of them, and I've messaged him many times, because what I'll do with new Patreons that I'm not familiar with, like DR Moddings, when I first joined him, I went on, I did it, and then say a week or two later, I took it off there because I didn't want to get double charged, and as soon as I did, I lost my Patreon role, even though I paid for the month. The month changed, and I didn't want to get double charged within, you know, a 5 or 6 day period or whatever, so I just wanted to write out the month. But yeah, as soon as Patreon, because some of them are linked to Discord, As soon as Patreon didn't realize that I was a member anymore, it removed all my settings from them. So that's one place that I don't leave support in because of that one feature. You know, excuse me. Not used to talking this much, I guess. MRG has a deal where if you send him a picture of your receipt, which everybody has in the settings area, it'll tell you a time and a day that you actually went and supported his Patreon. And if it's within the last week, 2 weeks, whatever it is, of his Patreon, he gives you a free month. So like right now, if you say went to MRG's and then you get the rest of the month free or whatever it is, or not free, but you get the support. His Discord kicks you out, I think it's like a third or fourth of next month. But if you send him a picture, a screenshot, or whatever it is of your Patreon support date, he will then put it to your support date in the Discord, if that makes anything. Yep, to $10 a month instead of $5. I'll have to look at that. I know I set that up like 3-4 years ago because I screwed myself over. I think I told people this. I had it at 10 cents a month for the emotes and everything else. And then when I got my first one, I think they ended up subtracting the money that I made because it had to be $4, or they have a min, like if you have it for 10 cents and the minimum amount of a membership is like $3.49, we'll say, they ended up charging me per membership $3.39. So I was actually paying for people's memberships to the channel because I had it so low. So like I said, either way, either you do it to help people or you do it, either way YouTube gets what they want, is more or less, if that makes any sense. You're not going to beat them at their own game. Like I think I did the Cotton with his Twitch. He's got it figured out where he doesn't have to have so many commercials or advertisements in his live streams. So he puts it off to he puts it down to the bare minimum, basically. But when you first enter his stream, you get bombarded with like 10, 15 commercials just within clicking to his stream, unless you're subscribed to him. So, like I said, these big places, they don't play by the rules, more or less. They've got the workarounds figured out by now. I'm gonna play Roadcraft. Let me know how it is, brother man. Like I said, maybe tomorrow night I'll see if I can't get a hold of Velcro or Anthony or somebody that's got it, and maybe we'll do some Roadcraft. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched much of it. I think it's kind of like Spin Tires, but a lot more rebuilding society type, maybe something like that. I don't completely know off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I haven't sat back and seen what people. And I gotta fix this. Whatever is doing this to my game, I can't jump into vehicles. There we go. We'll go bring this down, and then we'll see if we can't load some of that wood on that trailer. And we're just doing a whole lot of moving tonight, I guess. But thank you guys so much for the support once again. Wasn't bringing that up for that by any means. Oh, you dirty thing. Oh, Anthony, I just did a live stream, I think it was last week or so, on the other channel. And your membership came up during the live stream on RSD Outdoors. I wanted to mention that next time I talk to you. So it is there on that channel. I can't see it for whatever reason, but I do know that it popped up during a live stream, so I don't know if that was a monthly reminder or whatnot, but either way, bud, I wanted to give you confirmation at least that it was there, because that bothered me, especially somebody freaking donates like that, and then for me not to be able to see it, that made me a little bit queasy. I don't like that. So I wanted to at least confirm for you that is working. Like I said, I've got bunching videos. I've got me snow blowing this 2.5 foot garbage that we just got last week, and then I think I might have some skidder content, and it's all I've had the content for like over a month. It's all sitting here on a GoPro. My laptop's next to me. I haven't had the time or given it the time that I have to do that. It's kind of like, do I want to play Farm Sim tonight to get the audience in and, you know, kind of tell them what's going on, or start messing with that? But I know once I get into that channel again, I know it's going to be a double helping, that I'm just going to need to keep that one going, keep this one going, and it's really not going to be all that fun with the time that I'm allowing myself. So buddy, you don't need to do that. I don't know how to thank you, but yeah. Hopefully one of these days, time allows, and I can figure out either hats or something. I don't know. I don't know. I bought $50 worth of hats, I think $100 worth of leather, and then I got a X tool to laser engrave stuff, and I haven't had the time to frickin' mess with that. So I got $1,000 sitting on the frickin' desk next to me for apparel and all that, and I need more time. I need more time, and I need to be better with electronics. That's half the thing that kills me with editing. I just don't know how to do it. How's the truck running? Everything been going smooth for you? And congratulations on that grandbaby, buddy. What's her name? I think I should have labeled tonight's stream a hauling stream. Just trying to get everything cleaned up. Like I said, this is winter wheat. Hoping it grows. We gotta figure out where we're gonna put these wagons to. Check it on Roadcraft now. Yeah, let me know if you get it, man. We'll freaking check it out tomorrow. Or whenever you get time. Especially Beardy. Oh, son of a gun. I got a freaking... This tractor, I think you're done. I think this will be a field I gotta do tomorrow. I don't know why this thing just needs to be in that tree, but it seems like it. Doesn't want to be anywhere else. Alright, let's see if we can't get this to... Now this is kind of a pain in the butt. Figure out where your forks are. Get it in these loops. I guess we got it. Still haven't replaced the hoist yet. It's getting worse. I need to. Eesh. It's a he. It's a he. Well, congratulations on the grandbaby boy. I thought, well, too many babies right now. My neighbor must be having a baby girl. I'm sorry. Well, congratulations, man. Son of a gun. I don't like these bags. I don't like these bags. Christopher Allen. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Carrying on that family name. Come on. I don't know. I think there's a hook that you can get for these two. That might be the ticket. Because the forks seem like a pain in the butt. I don't even think it actually hooks anything. Yeah, what does it hook there? It's touching the straps. And then to get it out of it, it's like a complete chore. I love it so far. I want to log though. Yeah, well, like I said, from the login video that I had seen, it was rougher than I was hoping to see. But like I said, apparently they've got quite the amount of stuff to do in that game, so it's kind of hard to polish off one thing like that. So I'm just hoping the loader work and everything else is decent. The logging I can understand, you know, you're just clearing the trees to make the roads or clearing the trees to do whatever, but yeah. Maybe it'll have mods. Get some Tiger Cat equipment in there or John Deere. That might be the half of it too. It might be just the equipment looked like trash to me, but it's a new one. We'll see. I'm gonna keep my expectations low, and I'm really glad if they're offering a freaking demo. That's even better, because I'd really hate to pay mainstream media game prices nowadays. Then you get them and you're like, what did I do? No. This is the problem with these bags. I'm wondering if I got a hook. Let me see. I think there's one of these guys, isn't it? And try that. Let me see. Just interesting. I mean, considering these bags are like frickin' $1,000 a piece, I don't think this will break the bank any. Let me see. Let's see if it's any easier with this. I'll buy it. Where am I? He's named after me and his other grandfather. And his great-grandfather. That's awesome, man. I just flipped my crane. Tyler doesn't want the baby's pictures out all over the internet. So I'll DM you a couple pictures. I'll have to send you my my number, bud. That would probably be the most safe way to do it. Because I completely understand that. Honestly, I hardly ever put my family's picture on the internet. I hate having my kids on my YouTube just because of all the trash that goes on out. But it's one of them things. It's one of them things. I don't put much of it on there. And when I do, it's a treat for them. They love it, so they love coming out and helping me. I don't see how this is even working. This was literally what they were using in the frickin' pictures. Like, what is the deal? Okay, maybe it needs to get actually hooked. If it does, that's really gonna suck. Wait, Q? Are you freaking kidding me? It's one of these things? I don't like that. Probably be easier though. Oh, that's a lot easier. Okay. It's a little cheesy, but oh yeah. Yeah, I'll DM you my my number after the stream, brother. If it works for you. I don't want to overstep my bounds either. Especially when it gets into family stuff. I completely understand her side of that. I'm exactly the same way. Like I said, I do have a couple shorts with my kids helping me with firewood and whatnot, but I understand. And like I said, I think I was under the influence when I put the picture of my wife and kids on the Discord. That, or you know, I was just a really proud dad, I guess. So it's one of them things. I don't know. Cool. That'll work. That'll work. I mean, it is what it is. All right, let's get back in the. We'll go. Oh, thank God for that steering wheel. Unplug that. X. Green Mountain, how you doing, brother? Oh, is that who it is? Freaking name changer? Yep, that's what it is. You son of a gun. Tricking us all. I thought you were a new person. Never mind. kidding? Oh, where are we? G, M, no, L. Wow, look at the straps. Alright, let's go see how much this is worth. Ooh. The old truck feels a bit weird. A bit squashy. What do we got on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 3 full cord on here. That would be heavy. Especially being green. So we'll see what we can't make off of it. It's a lot like Snow Runner or Spin Tires. Probably $1,000. What? $1,000 for all this? Actually, we did a face cord earlier. It was $1,000 per face cord. So this should be 9. Case is kind of my official nickname. Well, I'd say so. That's how I know you. I didn't know you changed your name, son of a gun. Yeah, you came into my, when I was running Skidder. I think. I don't know. I got so many different mountain farm, valley farm guys. Pleasant View. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I was like, how did somebody find me? And the way you were talking to me there, I was like, this guy, it's not his first stream coming in, so I was kind of, now I know who you are. Like I said, excuse me with the voice cracking. I'm still, I don't know if it's the pneumonia cough or if it's just talking so much for the past hour and almost 2 hours now. But I get an awful dry throat. So here we go. Let's see if we can't just drive through here and unload instead of taking it off piece by piece. I think this guy will be good for winter, seeing how we're January 1st already. Three-quarter firewood ought to do him. Most people around me buy 3-cord for winter, and that's usually in August, so let's see what this do. L. Oh yeah, it sold it. Good. How much did we get? Didn't tell me. So 1,000 a face cord load. Man, that is ridiculous. Imagine that. I'd be doing really well right now. I think I had around 150 full cord this year. 1,000 a face cord. Holy cow. That'd be 150 times 3. So that'd be 450,000. Like I said, doing math on the live stream is not the best, so not the best idea, but I think that would be, yeah. Yeah, I'd be doing all right. Money hack, yeah, right. And I'm on normal economy, just because, like I said, when I was on hard economy, which I like the prices better, They seemed, they seemed, you know, they seemed decent. But then when I was selling bales, the bales were selling for like 35 bucks a bale. The big, large frickin' square bales that, you know, I think one lonely car calls them like idiot blocks, which are the small traditional. What is it, like 2x3 or 1.5 by, like, I don't know the size, but I know them go for about 20 bucks a piece around me. And then you got this frickin' 2-ton bale that's going for 35. So it didn't make sense to me to run hard difficulty if I was going to be getting $350 a trailer load of big bales. I just, I could punch myself in the nuts just in general. I don't need to do it on a game. But I'm kind of wondering if we shouldn't scale it to hard when I'm selling them. Actually, we can test that before I go off tonight, because we're already at 9:30. Whiskey Creek, how you doing, brother? So we're gonna test really quick before I end this. I just want to see, because we're getting $1,000 a face cord here. So let me see if I am to. Oh, we don't want to do that. I want to do G, X, unload. Okay, let's just take a face cord now. So we'll have to speed up time for a minute. I think we still have wood in here. Yeah, we do. Alright, so let me just speed time up real quick. I want to take one face cord over and see on hard difficulty what that does for us. So like I said, if there's one thing that I know, the price of it might not be crops and all that, but it's definitely firewood, so that's what I do. There we go. Alright, so we'll take this guy over. Oh no, I forgot. I'm broken. I can't get in that either. Shoot. Alright. Yourself. I'm doing good, buddy. Doing real good. Doing real good. Alright. $8 days to download. Yeah, that's you can't really argue that. I can't blame YouTube for 8 days worth of. Wow. Okay, well, did they lock you in? I mean, is it a heck of a bargain or what? Let's see. Let's go out. I'm gonna have to figure out what exactly is going on, what mod is making it so everything breaks. I know I downloaded some new mods today. Alright, before we go too far, let's go settings, economy, normal. Let's go hard. Let's just see what it gives me for a face cord of wood on hard. And I would say for giggles here, I'll take a large square bale, but I can't use my super strength. And I don't know what is doing it. For some reason I can't get out of a vehicle or get into a vehicle. Can't use super strength, so it's either additional game settings that I updated today or something else. I might be able to go into the XML, if that's what it's called, and actually change the price of firewood, because like I said, I have no problem doing firewood, but if I'm getting $1,000 a face cord, that's ridiculous. Unless they're considering these bins, bags, whatever you want to call them, to hold more than a face cord. Let's see what it does on hard difficulty. See you, Whiskey. Thanks for shopping in, buddy. Good to see you. Supposed to be 150 megabytes down, which isn't the best. Whoa. Yeah, that's false advertising times 4. What do we get? $608. That's still ridiculous. Huh. Well. No, I know what Booney's internet is, buddy. I very much do. Actually, when I moved out here, I think all I could do was videos, because I couldn't actually live stream. The internet was just so poor. Because I'm out in the boonies myself, but then we had COVID, and one of the benefits to COVID was they ended up putting fiber out here, because the school system or whatever, it was a requirement. I don't know what the heck it was. Either way, so I got pretty good internet now, but it wasn't until COVID. So, I mean, we were on satellite internet for a while. Then I think Charter came up through with cable. Actually, they went up only, I think, 2 or 3 houses from me, because they put a satellite dish or something like that on one of our major towers that we got here, and luckily the tower's a little bit past me, and that's where it ended. So we had cable internet here, but my parents that lived, a mile or 2 up the road didn't. So, like, they were still on satellite until COVID happened, when they put fiber up through. So, yeah, it's definitely worth looking into. I mean, I know they usually elaborate quite a bit on what they do for speeds, but if they're underselling that bad, one of them things. So either way, guys, I am gonna get out of here, because I do want to go down and snuggle my little girl for a little while. Usually mommy's probably feeding her right now, so she'll be about ready. It is satellite internet, because the old internet is installing fiber, so they can't offer internet for another 6 months. Oh yeah, I remember living that luxury. I think Velcro is still playing that game right now, because they couldn't. I don't know. Apparently they were asking permission from landowners, which I've never even heard of, to run fiber through their driveway or something like that. Like, where we are, the state owns like 10 foot off the road, off the center of the road. It's something stupid. But either way, so that gives all these municipalities, and it gives them the leniency to run the lines up through your yard without having to ask you. But yeah, that's why I have Starlink now, because I had satellite internet and it sucked. Well, Starlink is satellite internet, which I'm surprised you have good luck with it because I've heard horror stories with Starlink too, actually. But I was gonna get Starlink for the wood yard. That way I could live stream better out there. But the price was freaking astronomical. I mean, I think it was like $300 a month for the mobile version or something like that. And I was like, yeah, that's not. I mean, if YouTube ever gets to the point where I can make $300 a month, I still don't think I would do it. But maybe it'd be worth it. Of course, I have China wanting to send me a what is it? It's a robot mower. They just sent me a email, I think last weekend, that they were going to send me out a robotic mower, and they wanted me to do a 10-minute review of the mower. And I said I'm absolutely positively wanting to do it because I'd love to stick that thing in the snowbank and give them a review on it, you know. So make a little cardboard snowplow for it or something like that. But either way, we'll see what happens with that. But I think it's kind of funny. I mean, I get the robotic mower, whatever they call it, paid advertisement, whatever the heck it is, and then I get makeup. I can't tell you the amount of makeup crap I've got off YouTube. They want me to do a review of their hair products or something like that. So either way, mine's 160 Canadian a month. Oh, so about $30 American, you're saying? I'm picking, Bearded. I'm picking. I think that's about. I think we were around $150 a month for the home version. Funny guy, yeah. I got it, buddy. I don't mean to. It's just an open mouth, insert foot type of situation with me. You and AK, I always do it. I gotta try to relax on it. But either way, tomorrow we'll see. I'll download Rowcraft tonight when I'm sleeping, and I'll give her a check out tomorrow, and maybe I'll do a morning stream or something like that, and then maybe if Anthony can get her downloaded up or Bearded's got it or something like that, maybe we can do some multiplayer tomorrow night. But either way, guys, remember to hit that like button on your way out if you would, and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support.